Warm greeting from Touch History. Ancient Egyptian civilization, stretching over more than 4,000 years along the fertile banks of the Nile, holds a unique place in world history. While famous for pyramids, mummies, and elaborate religious practices, the civilization was equally defined by the remarkable roles women played. Unlike many other ancient societies where men dominated political, economic, and religious spheres, women in Egypt enjoyed significant rights and responsibilities across all areas of life, making their contributions both substantial and enduring. Egyptian women had far more freedom and legal rights compared to their contemporaries elsewhere. They could own property, run businesses, represent themselves in court, and inherit land. Legal documents reveal that a wife could sue her husband if necessary and retain her wealth or property independently. This level of legal autonomy provided women with both security and influence, enabling them to participate meaningfully in family, social, and economic life. At the household level, women played a central role in managing the family economy. They were involved in agriculture, textile production, and other domestic crafts including food preparation, weaving, and home decoration. Beyond the household, women actively contributed to arts and crafts. They excelled in jewelry making, pottery, painting, and perfume production, showcasing their skills in ways that were both practical and culturally valued. Religiously, women were highly visible in Egyptian life. Female deities such as Isis, Hathor, and Sekhmet reflect the cultural reverence for women and feminine power. Women participated in temple rituals, music, and festivals, often performing essential roles in the administration and upkeep of temple wealth. They were also associated with healing and magical practices, highlighting their importance in spiritual and medicinal domains. In politics, women could exert significant influence. Historical figures like Hatshepsut and Cleopatra exemplify female authority in ancient Egypt. Hatshepsut declared herself pharaoh, commissioning monumental construction projects, expanded trade routes, and strengthened the economy. Cleopatra skillfully navigated diplomacy and military strategy to maintain Egypt's independence amid the rising power of Rome. These examples demonstrate that Egyptian women could wield power equal to or even surpassing that of men in certain circumstances. Education was another sphere where women were active. They could learn reading, writing, and mathematics, and some became teachers, doctors, or scribes. Female physicians played vital roles in treating women and children, further demonstrating that women's contributions extended beyond the private sphere into highly specialized professional fields. Socially, Egyptian women enjoyed both recognition and prestige. Artwork and inscriptions depict them wearing fine clothing, jewelry, and cosmetics, projecting not only beauty, but also social status. Their appearance and conduct were closely tied to personal and family honor, and their presence in public life reflected broader cultural and social influence. Nevertheless, not all women enjoyed the same level of freedom. Class and economic status affected their opportunities. Royal and upper-class women wielded greater influence, while commoners or laboring women experienced more limited autonomy. Yet, relative to other ancient civilizations, Egyptian women's participation in society remained impressive and often empowered them to shape the social and cultural landscape. The impact of Egyptian women was not limited to their own time. They set a precedent for women's rights, education, and social involvement in later societies. They demonstrated that women's education, economic independence, political participation, and religious roles could all strengthen and sustain civilization. Egyptian women were not confined to the private sphere. Their influence permeated public life, governance, religion, and culture. Overall, women in ancient Egypt held multifaceted and substantial roles. They were the backbone of families and communities, creators and preservers of art and culture, active participants in religious and political life, and sometimes leaders of nations. Their lives exemplify that power, influence, and leadership are not solely male domains. Through their contributions, women helped shape one of the world's most enduring civilizations. Thank you.